The strength in my legs and arms they're bouncing back, getting more and more independent each day.
She's been very brave and very courageous, and I just admire her a lot. To me, she's my hero.
I'm stubborn.
If that's true, then it's a trait that has served Courtney Kidd well through a lifetime of medical challenges. She's among the very first people in the world to receive a double organ transplant in a way that was very likely her only chance to survive.
It was a case of we can't transplant the liver alone because the heart wouldn't be able to cope, or we couldn't transplant the heart alone because the liver wouldn't be able to cope.
So when she was born, the first few hours everything was okay. But then the nursery nurse noticed that her earlobes were turning blue.
Courtney arrived in the world as a very sick little girl with 5 congenital heart defects.
No tricuspid valve and no right ventricle. So only 3 chambers to her heart. And then her aorta and her pulmonary artery were transposed, called transposition of the great arteries.
Surgery saved Courtney's life, but there would be more heart operations ahead at age 2 and 6. Another at age 12 led to severe complications and a catastrophic brain hemorrhage. She fought her way through memory loss and another open heart procedure at age 22, but still, she managed to get her college degree in childhood development.
She proved everybody wrong, as she always does.
Courtney became a preschool teacher and earned her license to provide foster care, but within a few years, her scarred heart deteriorated and a cascade of complications essentially destroyed her liver.
I was getting weaker and I was on oxygen all the time.
Courtney was told organ transplant was not an option. Numerous blood transfusions over the years had caused her immune system to develop high levels of antibodies, which would attack and reject foreign tissues. Yet she needed both a new heart and a new liver.
And in a sense, that provided us with an opportunity. The liver seems to have the ability to, in very simple terms, mop up antibodies. We've been doing combined heart livers for a long time, but the traditional approach is always to put the heart in first.
Instead, surgeons have found that by putting the liver in first, patients don't seem to have any cellular or antibody-related rejection. The novel concept worked.
I just want to emphasize that this is very much a team approach between our heart transplant group and our liver transplant group, in addition to the excellent care she's received in the ICU.
While her recovery wasn't easy, Courtney's determination was evident through physical and occupational therapy.
I have a new heart and there's things I want to do.
Courtney talks of running distance races and cycling, but she's willing to start slow. At the Gift of Life Transplant House, she was happy to get to dive back into baking again with her lifelong best friend, her mom.
Just amazing. I mean, you know, we went from her probably having a year to live, if that, to now being given a whole new life. So there's just nothing that she's not going to be able to accomplish and do now.
Each day is a new day and it's precious, and make the best of it. Find the positive in it.
For the Mayo Clinic News Network, I'm Dennis Doda.